Matt, let's go to Tuesday night. A fitness update. Did everybody come through that game against Leicester okay?
Yeah, everyone came through. Sturkey got a bang on his nose, which has improved his looks immeasurably, in fact. That's nice and bruised at the minute. But yeah, he's fine. Everyone came through fine, so that's, real plus from that. So yeah, that was really good. In terms of, I think you saw from the bench, it was great to welcome Donovan and Brandon back from their times out. We also, obviously, Danny's been out and they got some more minutes. Hawley was back in the squad, having been out of the previous game, so that was really good for him. He'd just taken a bang on his back in the Fulham game. I think he was still feeling it a little bit ginger on it, but it's glad for him to be back out there and he's trying today, so that's good with him. And so Jack wasn't in the squad on Tuesday night, but got some good results on him, so he will come into contention for Saturday, so all good.
Any further updates on Josh Gordon and Oshin as well in there?
Yeah, Osh-wise, Osh will train with us tomorrow. Whether or not Saturday comes too soon, we'll see. But it's good to welcome him back into the group for the upcoming games. So that's really positive. Josh had his surgery on Tuesday morning. So Josh now goes and he will be away from us for the next 3 or 4 weeks, just while he's on crutches and in his knee brace. But we look to welcome him back within 4 months. So both him and Priestley probably by just after the turn of the new year. So gutted for both of them. But in that kind of mentality shift, now we look forward to them working hard to be back in with us. So yeah, that's everyone, I think.
Yeah, it's a real tough one, obviously, for both of them. Priestley's, obviously had, a horrible time with injuries recently. Josh, probably, coming back in the summer, I think he said himself it was like being back home. So to get that injury, to rule him out for so long, is heartbreaking for both of them. But in the environment that you and the other staff have created here, they're in the best place possible, aren't they, to get themselves back up and running?
Yeah, I mean, Priestley's with us now, as in the building, so it's great having him in there. I think for me, like I say, that psychology of right now they're building themselves back to get back into contention, and again going on that psychology of stuff, we'll welcome both of them back in for the start of the second half of the season, if you like, and that push after Christmas into January. So we look forward to having them both back then. So there won't be too much enjoying their Christmas turkeys and stuff at that time of the year. So we're gutted that they're out, both of them, both massive people and characters for us. But for now we look forward to them, resting, getting right, working hard, and then looking forward to welcoming them both back.
This weekend, turn our attention back to league football. We welcome Colchester, who come into the game on the back of an unbeaten run in 5. I think it's 2 wins and 3 draws. They're another good side, aren't they? Whose league position probably isn't, a true reflection of where they are.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the league's early, but for them, under no illusions that would be the case. The management team there, very experienced, know what it's all about. They've had good teams in the past and have put a good Colchester team together. So we know it's going to be a tough game. So I'm under no surprises that they're having a good run at the moment. Because they're a good team, got very good players, recruited well in the summer, and I'm sure that they'll be looking for a good season this season, especially knowing the people in charge there. They're motivated and determined to do well. So for us, we need to be right on top of our game. We look forward to the challenge, and we look forward to playing at home and in front of our supporters, amazing supporters. So looking forward to the next game.
One thing that seems to have improved immeasurably from last season is the shutouts in regards to the defensive aspect of your squad. As a former defender now, are you really pleased with the progress that you've seen throughout the squad in regards to, the chances, being created by other teams, dropping further and further down now?
We always want to be strong defensively, but that's, mentioned being a former defender, but it starts from the front, and it really does start from the work that them guys put in front of us and then in front of the defenders, and then the eights and the work that they put in and the job of the pivot in front of behind that, and everyone has a real significant role to play in any time that any way that we set the team up, obviously, but any time that you get a clean sheet, everyone's involved in that, and I know goalkeepers get a lot of credit for that, and rightly so. That's their babies, and defenders as well, but it's a real team effort any time that happens. So for us, delighted. We're not going to be resting on our laurels with that. We're right back, and like everything with us, it's the next challenge. And on Saturday, there's a really strong attacking team there. So the challenge is a really strong one. So we've got to be right on top of our game.
We've seen a number of our games where we've not necessarily had a lot of the possession of it, but chances have still been created. I think, Leicester was a prime example of that. Salford in the league as well was a prime example of that. The team almost now seem to be incredibly confident of themselves going forward when the chances are there that they're going to take them, and that comes from everybody in the team. Everybody seems confident at the moment. Would that be a fair reflection?
Obviously Tuesday night was a really tough game, a different type of game for us than potentially the Salford game was. I thought the Salford game we had to be really resolute and resilient in that first half, which then paved the way for that 15-20 minute spell at the start of the second half, which we were right on the front foot and did really well in and took the goals, and probably should have scored a couple of more as well. So again, same thing, same message. We just have to work hard. It's all about our hard work, our recovery, our concentration, our willingness to do the hard stuff, and that will continue, and that has to be, that is the backbone, and if we can grow confidence off the back of that hard work, then great. But everything that we are, and whatever games that we win, or moments that go well, it's all about hard work. So that just has to be the background of all of it, the backbone of all of it.